What is our fourth main topic today?
Our fourth main topic comes to us from Brooklyn Kev. Hey, John and crew, reflecting back on Phase 4's Disney Plus slate, I reached a weird paradox. I'm not a huge fan of most of the recent MCU series, but each of them has gotten their heroes over to me, to borrow a wrestling phrase. While I didn't necessarily enjoy She-Hulk as a show, I'm excited to see her character on the big screen. Same for Moon Knight. Well, it got me thinking, does the MCU have to produce top-notch Disney Plus programming, or do they just need to get the characters over?
All right, thanks a lot for sending that in, Brooklyn Kev. By the way, I was saying next year, 2025 is 2 years from now. So it's coming January, so it's 2 years from now. Not next year. My apologies. Okay, Marvel Phase 4. Which is now in our rear view mirror. Feels weird to say that, now in our rear. By the way, I don't know if you saw that meme that somebody shared with me. I put up on my social media the other day. But it's like in Avengers Endgame, we picked up, after the snap, we picked up 5 years later to 2023. It's now 2023.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's weird. That's the way I feel thinking about Phase 4 now being in our rear view mirror. Still feel like I'm in the theater watching Endgame going, I can't wait for Phase 4 to start. Anyway, Phase 4 was a bit of a letdown. And I say a bit of a letdown. Not bad. It had some things that were fantastic about it. Absolutely brilliant stuff in Phase 4. But more than the normal amount of things that were underwhelming. Then I would contend that we had more things that were underwhelming in Phase 4 than we had in all of Phase 1, 2, and 3 combined.
Totally agree.
So it was, while still good, I believe the weakest of the phases. But I think the person writing in brings up a very, very good point about, because somebody asked me a while ago, if you had to say the one thing that Phase 4 did perfectly well, what is it? And I couldn't really come up with an answer off the top of my head. I thought maybe this, maybe this, maybe this. But this person asking the question, I think nails it. The thing that they did really great, not that it excuses some of the mediocrity we had in Phase 4, but the one thing I think they actually crushed was exactly what they just said. They got the new characters over with us. Because as I go through the list, and I look at the shows that I didn't end up liking very well, I have to go, well, now that I think about it, I still ended up liking the character. Let's take a look at this. So this is a list of all of the Phase 4 stuff.
Oh, Lord.
Well, WandaVision was freaking awesome. I mean, so that's still the gold standard of
got our
Disney
new
Plus.
secondary characters that we want to see.
Got some great secondary characters. Falcon the Winter Soldier. I didn't love Falcon Winter Soldier, but damn it, I love the characters. I loved Sam. And I loved Bucky. I mean, it made me like Bucky even more and make me like Sam even more.
Yep.
It did a great, even though I didn't love this. Loki. Again, I didn't love Loki. But I loved, number one, how Loki came across. And I even ended up liking the other Loki variant. That is what's
Sylvie? Or did you like the Loki variant that
Richard E. Grant
Sylvie,
that's what I'm talking about. Right. I ended up
Loki.
really liking her, even though I didn't love the show. Black Widow. Did not love the movie. But I loved Yelena. I loved Yelena.
She's great.
So they did a good job there. What If? It's an animated thing, whatever.
Yeah, but we got Ultimate. We got Infinity War
Infinity Ultron.
Which they're bring that character to Secret Wars, please.
Then we get into Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Brand new character, brand new lead, and you guys know what I think about Shang-Chi. I think is a top 5 MCU film. I cannot wait to see more of Simu Liu in this world, in this franchise. Totally got over with me. Eternals. Not as good as I was hoping it would be.
No.
But I'll tell you what. Druig and Makari? What? Kingo? What? I love the characters.
Gemma Chan.
And Gemma Chan. I love Gemma Chan.
Me too.
But I mean, even though I ended up liking the characters more than I liked the movie. Hawkeye. I did not like Hawkeye. But I love the character Hawkeye. And damn it, I even ended up liking Haley Steinfeld's character.
She was great.
And so while I didn't like the show, I'm like, I could watch more of her. Yeah, I could. Well, Spider-Man No Way Home, Moon Knight, another show that I ended up being a little disappointed in. But would I line up to see more of Moon Knight, that character?
Oh, yeah.
Hell yes, I would. Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, America Chavez. Damn right. I would love to see more America Chavez. Where are we at now? Miss Marvel to me might be the character that I fell most in love with. And the family and the whole bit.
to speak to the viewer, to our viewer who wrote in, she's going to be the first character that's going to make the transition from a show onto the big screen,
Right, with the
this
Marvels.
year.
Yep.
So we're going to see how that works. And John, we both love the show. I'm actually excited to see that.
Oh, I can't wait to see it. Now, She-Hulk did not end up liking that show. But I'd be lying to you if I didn't tell you that, hey, the character is going to pop up in another thing. I'd be lying to you if I didn't tell you I'd be looking forward to seeing it.
Yeah, she's a great character.
It's a great character. Played by a world-class actress, and I ended up liking the character. I just couldn't stand the writing.
Yeah.
It was so not funny. Anyway, Werewolf by Night. I mean, really enjoyed Werewolf by Night. Can't wait to see more of that character.
And Man-Thing.
And yeah, Man-Thing as well.
Don't forget Man-Thing.
I mean, so I think you, again, going back to the question I was asked a few weeks ago, have they done really great? And I couldn't really answer it. I think that's it. They did a good job, as you say in wrestling terminologies, putting over the new characters, even when the properties they were in weren't all that great. And listen, I got to tell you, that positions them well. You know, I've been very critical of Phase 4. I have. And I think I'm justified for being so. But as somebody who's critical of Phase 4, I got to say, as I look at this list, I got to say this positions them well. It's like, again, I often compare the entertainment business to sports. When you're a general manager and you've got loads of talent in your farm team and you got a lot of high draft picks coming, you're positioned well. They're positioned well going into Phase 5 and Phase 6. Anyway, Rob, this concept about whether the shows or movies disappoint us or not, they seem to have put over these characters. How would you respond to that?
Well, I think that they have. And, you know, that was also true of the comics themselves. You'd have a lesser known comic run, and then that character like Moon Knight was a small character. And then Moon Knight finally winds up in things like West Coast Avengers. And then suddenly he's got a bigger team. And I think they're doing the same thing with these characters because the MCU, even on TV, it's still they're still swinging for the fences, even though I think they've been less successful. But the characters that they're conveying and the characters that they're creating for these shows are no less thought through than their big screen counterparts. They want these characters to succeed because the plan is to have brought these characters together all the time, and they wouldn't want you to look at that character like Miss Marvel and go, oh, she belongs on TV. You know, these characters, even though they appear on a TV show, are designed to work on the big screen and interact with any of their other characters. And that's why Oscar Isaac is playing Moon Knight, not some, no offense to any actors, but no offense to any actors that might be in this room, but just a TV character.
I'm offended.
You know, I mean, but there used to be that thought that actors were TV actors and then film actors wouldn't go to TV. That's all gone out the window. So the characters that they're giving us in these streaming shows are absolutely movie caliber characters.
All right, guys, question is for you. What do you think about this notion that maybe this is the one thing that Phase 4 really did nail and get right? Do you agree that whether you loved or didn't like the shows, for the most part, the new characters really have gone over with a lot of the audience? Whatever you guys think, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Guys, we want to thank a sponsor of this video, Mint Mobile. If saving more and spending less is one of your top goals for 2023, why are you still paying insane amounts of money every month for your phone bill? Switching to Mint Mobile is the easiest way to save money this year. As the first company to sell premium wireless service online only, Mint Mobile lets you order from home and save a ton, with phone plans starting at just $15 a month. Guys, I have told you before that when I was on one of the major phone carriers, I was spending literally 3 times as much every month, and switching to Mint Mobile couldn't have been easier. So for people just looking to save some extra money this year, Mint Mobile offers premium wireless for just $15 a month. All plans come with unlimited talk and text plus high-speed data delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. You can use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan and switch easily in just minutes with eSIM. To get your new wireless plan for just $15 a month and get the plan shipped to your door for free, go to mintmobile.com/Campea. That's mintmobile.com/Campea. Cut your wireless bill to just $15 a month at mintmobile.com/Campea.